purpose of a speech is to learn or review the basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Bala. Practice builds confidence. Toastmaster Bala, practice builds confidence.
How many of you learned to drive a car or bike on your very first attempt? Raise your hands. Yes, only few. Okay. Good morning, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Today, I want to share one lesson that changed my life. Practice comes first, confidence comes later. Back in 2017, my wife Leela and I traveled to work. Life is simple but busy. As time passed, we planned to start a family. We knew frequent hospital visits would become a part of our life. During the rainy season in Pune, you know Pune, depending on cabs no longer seems practical. One day, my wife said, "It's time to buy a car." I was surprised. What? Buying a car? I don't know how to drive a car. In fact, I couldn't even ride a bicycle. How she would expect me to drive a car? We bought a car still. She said it's so beautiful, it's a red car, it's saved in the parking lot. I joined a driving school. My instructor had a very special teaching style. Every time I made a small mistake, he would scold me. Sometimes I wondered, is he teaching me driving or testing my patience? I held the steering wheel proudly like I am driving, but in reality, he is doing everything. Applying the brakes, pressing the accelerator, and pulling the clutch. After 21 days, I completed the course, but honestly, I wasn't confident enough to drive alone. Then came one bad rainy evening. Roads are crowded with traffic. My wife and I returned home from work, tired after a long day. She looked at the car parked in the parking lot and asked me, "Did you buy a car and move decoration to the parking lot?" And she scolded me so loudly that she didn't even notice our neighboring auntie watching everything from her window. My dear Toastmasters and dear guest, I was hurt. Ask me why?
Why?
Not because my wife scolded me, but because I knew our neighboring auntie watching everything and sharing the story with all the neighbors for the next morning. I couldn't sleep. It was almost 2 a.m. I frustrated finally. In the next morning, I took out the car keys, drove out alone. Soon I reached a signal on a steep slope. I stopped the car. The cars were waiting behind me, cars were waiting in front of me, and there is a small Zomoto and all these scooty guys are around me. Imagine the situation. Okay, now what happened? Slowly. My hands have become sweaty. My heart is beating faster than the engine. The signal turned green. I released the clutch. The car shook. Engine stopped. Immediately, and started blaring from every direction. I again started the car. It stopped again. My imagination became more dangerous than the traffic. I imagined the traffic police walking towards me. I imagined all the drivers blaming at me. I even imagined pushing my brand new car all the way back home. Then I took a deep breath. I started the engine one more time. Slowly released the clutch. Now the car moved. This small success changed everything. After that day, I practiced every week with my friends. Slowly, driving became natural. Today, I drive confidently without fear. That experience taught me something much bigger than the driving. Whether it is driving, singing, learning a new language, confidence never comes before practice. Confidence is the reward of the practice. Today I am standing here once again practicing to become a better communicator. I may not be a perfect speaker yet, but every speech I become little better, little more confident, little closer to the speaker I want to become. Over to you, Toastmasters.